Hi again. So today we're off to the Karangahake Gorge again, but first I just wanted to give a bit of a shout out to a few people. Starting out with my friend David. Now without him, simply wouldn't be out there today. So thank you very much, David. I'll see you very shortly out at the Karangahake Gorge. Another person is a commenter from my last video, and they donated $15 so that I could go and have a cup of coffee. Now I didn't even know that could be done, but thank you very much for that, much appreciated. And any money like that goes straight to the channel, helping me out, getting out to these places. And I think you do that by using the super chat feature on the channel. And another person is Callum Jackson, my friend from the South Island. He's just been helping me out with finding some areas in the Karangahake Gorge that he knows of, and giving me some directions to those. So, alright, we'll head out there and we'll have a good day. Hi again. So I've come up Mount Karangahake, and this week I've got a friend with me, David, and we're going to go and check out these mines over here that we have found. There's a couple of entrances over here, so I'll take you there now. As you can see, the welcome sign out the front there, as usual. And we've got quite a cool little adit off to the right there, the nice portal, and another one to the left. But we're going to go to the one on the right first. So, off we go. Pretty good, nice and dry down here. Rail ties on the ground, but rail missing. Never really figured out exactly why the rail is missing, but I assume they pulled it up and used it somewhere else. A bit more water in the mines this weekend. We've had quite a bit of rain, and it is the winter, so probably to be expected. We have a black pipe running along the ground here. From recent experience, that would tell me that they're running lime into the mine to neutralise acidic water. That's a possibility. Also possible, I don't know what I'm talking about. I've got a nice reef here. I'm not sure if this one was called the Welcome Reef or the Maria Reef. There were two different reefs they were chasing on this side of the mountain. The Maria Reef was running for the most part through the Woodstock mines, and that was going about 2 ounces of gold per tonne of ore. Well, that's a little hard to say sometimes, because sometimes they put down the amount of bullion they got out of it, which includes silver. So I'm not entirely sure on the gold-silver ratio. I don't know what's going on here, whether we can get up and over the top of that or what. But it looks a bit collapsed just here. What's up here? No, that's nothing we can go over. That's as far as they went. A few little glowworms I can see hanging off. Some nice old wood down here. So I wonder if that was the end or just collapsed. I'm pretty sure the stope next door to here is collapsed. We might be able to get through. I'm not sure. It's a nice tall mine to walk through, this one. It's not going to duck over. lots of marks here made by more recent geologists who have come up. A little like black in there. I think it's mostly manganese, the black stuff, but it could also be silver, some of it. I should have checked what that pipe was doing, where that ended. Right, we're nearly back at the entrance here. We'll immediately go to our right and check out the other mine portal. Now this hole up here actually goes right through to the other mine, which we'll probably see. Or was it that hole? One or the other. And the second entrance. Ah, yeah, that was that same hole that I just poked the camera down before. Not sure what the use of that was. Now this one, the sleepers have even gone. Don't know if they've just rotted away or been pulled up. There's all pipes down there. The compressor pipe. You can see some plastic sheeting coming up. So that's obviously done by someone relatively in recent times. Look at where they've crawled up into in here. Why would you do that? Must have been a nice little band of quartz they've dug out. And this is where I think we start getting into the collapsed area. But they've stoked up in here. There's really not a lot of mineralisation that I can see on the walls. So they've probably dug most of it out. Goes up a fair way. Not nice and even. It's all sort of all over the place. That looks like a horrible rock waiting to come down there. I don't really want to walk underneath it. Cool bit of quartz here. Beautiful colours. Well, as far as quartz goes, just white and black. But I can see the reef of the vein running right up there in a whitey black speckled layer. So there's probably still gold in that. fact, I would guarantee it. Mostly silver. Well, mostly nothing, mostly just quartz, but there'd be values in that. I think that's as far as this direction as I'd like to go, David. What's back further this way? Oh, that looks horrible. That's all loose rock that's just conglomerated itself into a lump. I love walking under that.
Where would you like to go?
Sorry?
Which way would you like to go?
Well, this is as far as I've ever come in here. And I've never gone off where we'd just come from there. I've never gone off to the right, and I don't know what goes off, if anything, in the centre.
I'll come through, I'll get out of your way.
Oh, can you get up? Is there more over there?
Yep.
Yeah, so there it is. Things you find out when you're not being chicken.
Look up here. It's the top of this slope. It goes right up.
That rock looks horrible. That's all loose.
Wow. Fortunately, it's been there a long time.
Yeah, it's jammed itself into place. Very good. Try not to focus on that too much. Let's get in here. Got some woodwork. Platform that they've put here. Stope continuing way up. Yeah. Wonder why they put a platform there. We've got right at the bottom of the stope here. And another little area up here. We're going to get much further than that. Okay. Very good. As far as I need to go. Some old wood down there. Pulled one of the stomach muscles. It's cramping up. Oh. And then back under this other ledge. Is there any passage off straight there?
Yep. Keep your heart out. I'll follow you.
Okie doke. Green paint. There you go. Passage through here. Doesn't look like it goes far. Yeah. It's just the end of the mine here. Very good.
I think that's about it. That's mine.
So they would have been mining up here in like about 1885 when they really started getting serious about it. 1875 they opened the Karangahake field, and about 1914 when this area was in peak production just before World War One. And they probably stopped a lot of it because of World War One, and all the men of fighting age went away. Anyway, back at the entrance, we'll see what else we've got. Okay, so I've come up the mountain again with David, and I think we're at like Ivanhoe level 2 or 3, I would say, which we've been in before, but let's go and have another look down here. It's quite an interesting mine. We've just got to get around the rocks here, and it doesn't really look like much until you get right there, but we will do that momentarily. What? Water? Yeah. I've never seen water here. Oh crap. Yeah, okay, so this mine, I've never seen water in here, but we've got water here. I wonder how deep. It doesn't look very deep.
3 knees.
Sorry?
Your knees.
No, probably mid-shin at most, maybe if it even goes over your boots. Okay. Yeah, interesting. It's winter for you, I guess. So that just has a little offshoot down there. You won't go down there because it doesn't go any further than you can see. Very splashy through here. Not much I can do about that noise. Another little offshoot down there where they probably chased a stringer of quartz. So this is on the Waitawheta River or Waitawheta River. Never really been sure. I think the locals call it Waitawheta, but the Maori people would call it Waitawheta. And here I can see what they've gone for. Big lump of quartz, and there's Merv's name over there. He was obviously here in 2012. Water's getting a bit less up here, but I know we get to a point where we have a big berm of rock that if you climb over it, that's straight into waist deep water on the other side, which I have been through, but it's waist deep water. You've got to be pretty committed to wanting to go in there. I'd like to ask a geologist sometime what these colours on the walls are. I'm pretty sure the white is calcite. The browner stuff is probably iron staining, and yellow is sulfur. But there's other minerals that form, and I'm just not sure of what they are. We've dug up into that fault there. Sometimes gold is not necessarily to do with quartz, it'll be with other rocks. And I think sometimes we get into those fault lines there where it's like almost a sandstone or a clay, and sometimes there's like micro pieces of gold in there. But it can be quite rich, even though the gold may not be visible to the human eye immediately. Rotting timber work here. It's had a bit of a local collapse just here as well. Some of the white on the ground, I think, is actually mould. Sometimes fungus that's growing on the rock. That's just another offshoot down there. I can see Merv's MG sign. It's telling me that's just the end right there. And again, there's just offshoots off everywhere. Yeah, and this is the bit where, if you climb right up over here, I think there's a shaft, and over the other side of the shaft is mine continues on but full of water. I'm just getting around to the shaft here. There's a lot of water dripping down. Just get myself sorted in here. The camera's falling off its fitting. Here we've got a shaft going right up there. Almost climbable, and perhaps in the summer it even would be climbable. Do you want to come and have a look up here, David?
Okay.
Oh, they're mine. They're covered in mould and stuff.
They look about, yeah, mouldy.
Yeah.
I'll leave them here. I don't think they need them up there.
Aaron found those last time he was in here, and they took photos and stuff thinking it was ancient sunglasses.
Oh, good.
It was mine from about 6 months previously. You can see it.
Oh, yeah.
So you should probably climb that. I mean, I'm not going to.
No.
I reckon you should. And then a lot of water down there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you don't feel like a swim at the moment?
No.
Good. Neither do I.
Don't think.
So that's as far as this one goes.
Right.
The first time I came out here, I was too scared to even come into this bit. Let alone wander off another half K or whatever further in the water. Yeah, sometime I've thought of getting samples of some of the smaller gravel and see if I can pan it, see if there's any gold in it. So the chances are very slim.
Cast it to the right.
Okay.
Cast it to the right.
Oh yeah.
Right here.
Where?
Behind you. To the right.
Oh, I see. That can be an artifact that everyone can find. Right. thought that was quite interesting just to see it so wet.
Yeah.
Do you want to go and have a look down there? Yeah, so some of the mineralisation, like you can see the white crystals there, which I think is calcite. But you know, there's darker brown stuff and lighter brown, yellowy. What is that? Just oxidised andesite, I suppose. But all of this rock eventually, if it comes into contact with water and air, it just turns into clay. Which is very, you know, a bit surprising to me when I first got that bit of knowledge that rock turns into clay. I thought it was some sort of sedimentary thing that happened. Nope. Erosion. So there's some sleepers in here that are pretty black now with acid in the atmosphere eating them up. Sometimes people think they're burnt, but it's not, it's just acid that makes them turn black. Now that tin here, I reckon that had a candle in it once. Just judging by that little hole in it inside. Must have been a nightmare working in here with just candles and stuff. Still very well with a powerful torch. But right in the old days would have barely been able to see what they were doing. Especially before they even had, you know, those. I've forgotten what those torches are. Carbon something or other. I'll edit that bit out because it's still dumb. Carbide, that's the one. And if you drip water onto carbide, acetylene gas forms and you can light it. It's a bit dangerous to be have a lit flame down a mine, but it was obviously okay so long as you knew there weren't flammable gases collecting down there. And here we are back at the entrance. Back into daylight.